Welcome back folks, Chase Valenzuela here with Bowl 101 Maumelle. Here today for a review of the Roto Grip Duo. This is the newest pearl symmetrical ball in the line. It features a little bit lower differential than anything else that we have, so it should be a little bit of a unique shape. We had some technical issues filming this video, so for that reason we're back in the voiceover format, at least for this one video. Let me know if you like that better than the sort of live commentary that we've been doing, and we can stick with that. Other than that, we'll get right into it. The Roto Grip Duo features a low RG, medium-high differential weight block. This ball for me fits below the Zen but above the IQ Tour Ruby, so those are the two balls that we're going to see up against it today in comparison. One thing that all three of these balls have in common for me is that they're ideal on fresh conditions. So when the lanes are a little bit too dry to start out for me to be able to throw something like a TNT or a Phase 2 or an IQ Tour Solid, these lower RG pearl symmetrical balls really let me get something that stores energy the right way, but also sees the mid lane the right way and gives me a really big pocket. This particular ball is certainly on the slower side as far as friction response. I do have it pretty smooth, and if it doesn't strike, it often is sort of flat tinning, where balls like the IQ Tour Ruby are more liable to 9-pin because for me that ball creates a lot more entry angle. Where a ball like the Ruby allows me to take advantage of a more blended condition and see a lot more shape down the lane, the Duo lets me control that hooking back part of the lane, which isn't necessarily something that we have at Millennium typically. This particular shot that I was on actually did. It's sort of a modified version of our current house shot, and the back ends were a little bit quicker than normal here, so the Duo does look pretty good. My pocket looks really, really big. That type of condition where I need something that controls the friction and allows me to sort of bump that dry part of the lane and won't overread it. But when the lanes are a little too dry for like a Phase 2 or a bona fide solid cover, that's when I really see something like the Duo being in play and giving me a really unique look that I don't get out of much else in our line. You see up against the Ruby, the Duo is earlier and overall a little bit rounder, where the IQ Ruby is longer through that front part of the lane and creates a little bit more angle off the end of the pattern. So what I would sacrifice in control by throwing the Ruby over the Duo in this particular situation on these conditions, I would gain in entry angle and continuation, where I'm going to see a lot more off of the spot from the Ruby, and each of those comes with their own advantages. For me, the shape of the Zen was a lot more similar to that of the Duo. The Duo is kind of a baby version of the Zen, where it's not as strong and doesn't want to get offline as soon, but it is probably a touch earlier than the Zen overall. So the Duo, while earlier, isn't quite as dynamic. And again, that translates to a little bit less angle off of the end of the pattern for the Duo, and therefore a little bit more control of the pocket. At Millennium, typically those bigger angular balls are more successful. I kind of typically want to be in something as angular as possible at Millennium to carry those corners. And so again, it's a little bit of a trade-off depending on the conditions that you're on, but for the most part, the Duo is going to give me a little bit bigger pocket, where the Zen is just going to give me a little bit more hitting power when I do throw that shot really, really good. The Duo releases May 19th. Come see me at Bowl 101 inside Millennium Bowl to get yours and support a great cause, the Big Brothers Big Sisters, or go to your local pro shop and pick one up after that date or pre-order yours today. Thanks so much for watching and for your continued support and helping me grow this channel. Let me know down in the comments what ball you'd like to see the Duo compared to next. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Storm Nation.